Fallout continuing in the wake of the FBI's decision to reopen the investigation into Hillary Clinton and her personal email server. For more on that, let's welcome in the senior attorney for Judicial Watch, Chris Fedeli, who joins us from Judicial Watch in Washington. Chris, your colleague Tom Fitton was on Fox and Friends on the Fox News Channel earlier today. He says the Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigation are protecting both Bill and Hillary Clinton from any serious investigation. Let's watch and listen, then I want to get your reaction.
They're terribly politicized, and they want to use the tools of the Justice Department to punish enemies and reward friends. The conservative movement, Tea Party groups, are seen as enemies, and the Hillary Clinton, obviously the nominee for the Democratic Party for president, is seen as a friend, and they're going to protect her and subvert the rule of law to do so.
So, Chris, what are they doing? Slow walking things, or you've got Loretta Lynch trying to accommodate the Clintons based on that meeting at the Phoenix airport between Bill Clinton and General Lynch? What exactly are you guys seeing?
Yeah, what it appears is slow walking as much as anything else. There was some very good reporting over the weekend, which makes the case that the Justice Department was really thwarting the FBI's investigation of the Clinton Foundation, and that this had been going on for months. The FBI was asking for, the ability to do subpoenas, the ability to take further investigative steps, because they had received a referral about potential violations of law with the Clinton Foundation that they took seriously. And this reporting indicates that the Justice Department was, in a way that the FBI viewed very inappropriate, was thwarting that investigation, not giving permission for the FBI agents to take more legal investigative tactics, not approving subpoenas, and that was obviously, a concern. That's a concern for us.
It seems to be the universal thing we hear from you guys, and you guys do great work, but the bureaucracy everywhere slow walks things. Now, another note we touched on a little bit earlier, I did, that whole meeting at Sky Harbor Airport on the tarmac between General Lynch and former President Clinton. You have filed a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit. What is the latest on that suit? What do you expect to come out of it, Chris?
Well, we expect to get more documents, internal government discussions, which show how this was viewed in the government at the time it happened, at this meeting, what people were saying about it. And we suspect, we have an idea of what they were saying, but it's always more important to actually get the documents in hand.
And obviously the whole machinations of that goes at a glacial pace, and television has to move very quickly. Suffice to say, you don't expect that to be entertained before the election in 7 days, do you?
No, that's correct. We won't get the documents in 7 days.
But you guys continue to do the work at Judicial Watch, and Chris Fedeli, we thank you very much for your time. Look forward to having you back real soon. Thanks so much. Now, let's get to the phones on America Talks Live at 1-877-Newsmax, 1-877-639-7629. First to Aiken, South Carolina. Let's welcome in Andy. Hiya, Andy.
Hey, JD, how you doing today?
Doing fine, thanks. What's on your mind?
I spoke with you about 3 weeks ago about the military vote. I want to know if Newsmax has heard any more about it, or if you could comment on it. I just want to know the status on it. Make sure that they're going to review the military votes and they get counted.
Andy, I want to thank you for that reminder, because we're going to continue to check. We were talking about it earlier off the air. We know in past years that has been a real problem. And with what is at stake and all the machinations and curious actions we have seen from the current crowd in charge, it remains a concern. So, Andy, stay with us, and we will continue to monitor it. And I'm sure that'll be the focus of one of our shows here in the final week before the election. Thanks very much for your call, Andy. Appreciate it. Now, out to a city I used to represent. Tempe, Arizona is where we find Dusty. Hi, Dusty. I understand you want to talk about Obamacare. You got about a minute, so make it count.
All right. JD, we miss you here in Tempe, your old stomping grounds. A beautiful day for golf here in Arizona.
I know it is, but it's less than beautiful with the first day to sign up again if you're an Obamacare patient. How bad is it? What, 113, 116% rate increase? What are you finding?
Oh, boy, this is a tough one to have to report, JD. I have a lot of people in both my social and professional networks that are involved with the Affordable Care Act. And there is literally a palpable rage among people as they see their total cost for healthcare expense go up 100%. That's right, people of America watching, 100%. And so they are now watching a very expensive emergency car repair bill that they would normally have saved for walk out the door with the health care bill. They're seeing a car that they would buy for their 18-year-old so he can go have a better chance of getting a better job because he can drive somewhere out the window because of this.
All
So
the
it is
family
having a direct
expenses
impact.
go. That's right. And just a friendly amendment, Dusty, Obama may call it the Affordable Care Act. That may be its official name. But as you are bearing witness out in Arizona, it is the Unaffordable Care Act. Dusty, I thank you for the call. And as I was listening to Dusty, I remembered it ain't only triple-digit temperatures in the summer there in the desert, now a triple-digit Obamacare premium increase. Tonight, 8 p.m. Newsmax Prime, Wilbur Ross, Pete Hoekstra, and Herb London. I'll see you then. And until then, stay brave, stay free, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.